Okay, it's a post-NBA draft day here on yournews.com, the Parker and the Man page, and I was looking at this. This is a Pistons media guide from a couple of years ago. Not last year, but 2 years ago, when they had the 50th anniversary season. And it's funny to see some of the faces on there because Chauncey's gone, Amir Johnson is gone, McDyess, who knows about Sheed, gone, bye-bye. Anyhow, the Pistons took Austin Day, a shooting forward out of Gonzaga, and the guy's been only a player for really 1 full year at Zaga with the Zags. Mark Few, the head coach there. But he's got a lot of upside, and some of the experts thought it was a good pick at number 15 overall. And Joe Dumars certainly did, so he took him. The Pistons went and took 3 shooting forwards in the draft. They had another second-round pick that they ended up trading to Houston. Might have been the most interesting of the picks, and that was Chase Budinger out of Arizona, but he goes to the Rockets. I would have liked to see him in a Pistons uniform. Anyhow, Austin Day, he's a little bigger Tayshaun Prince. Who knows now about Tayshaun and Rip and their big contracts, and will the Pistons try to trade him? Joe D says no. Maybe we'll see otherwise, but you can read all about that in my column post-draft on yournews.com. Speaking of the draft, some other draft notes. Darko, the controversial draft pick from, 5 years ago? Darko Milicic was traded last night to the New York Knicks. Now, this is interesting because Mike D'Antoni, he believes himself to be the great fixer of players, of young guys, and Darko's still only 24, and Memphis wasn't doing it for him. So, maybe Darko gets new life with the Knicks. Quentin Richardson went to Memphis, so it's a pretty big deal for New York to pick up Darko Milicic and see if Darko, good kid in the room, but man, oh man, he's had his moments, but not anywhere near enough in the NBA. So that's happened. And Goran Suton, Tom Izzo very proud today because Suton was picked in the second round by the Utah Jazz. Could be a while before Suton, who started MSU kind of in that tournament run up till April. I don't know if he was in the draft until that tournament run. But Suton may go over to Europe to play before ever playing with the Jazz. He was the 50th player taken overall in New York. Taylor Griffin, also taken. Taylor is the brother of Blake Griffin, who was the number 1 overall pick by the LA Clippers. That's where draft picks go to hide in Los Angeles with the Clippers. Only there can you hide in L.A. But Taylor Griffin went to Phoenix, and he may not even make the team. But pretty interesting night to have the 2 brothers go in the same draft. Little switch of gears from the draft to baseball. The Tigers' 7-game winning streak. They're the hottest team right now in baseball. They've really done a job. Swept the Chicago Cubs. And they're getting some pitching. They're getting the timely hitting. Mags is back with the shorter hair. Cut off the hair in the back. Not as much hair for Maglio. And also Ryan Rayburn's big walk-off home run Wednesday against the Cubbies. So, they did the job against Chicago. Now they go on the road. And the interesting part about the Tigers here, with a 5-game lead in the Central, in that terrible division, is that until the All-Star break, which is, the 13th, 14th of July, the Tigers have 5 series. All 5 series are against teams right now either at 500 or below. The next time they'll see a team over 500 is the Yankees at New Yankee Stadium, July 17th. So you can read about that as well. And finally, some comments on the death of Michael Jackson at the age of 50. What a scene it was yesterday at the Ronald Reagan UCLA Medical Center. I was captivated by watching it. I think the world was captivated. We were stunned to see that Michael Jackson had gone, especially he had the tour coming up in July and all. And, an icon. In fact, we lost 3 of them in the last couple of days. Ed McMahon, Farrah Fawcett, and Michael Jackson. I got a story about seeing Michael Jackson in Las Vegas, and I relate that as well on yournews.com. The Parker and the Man page, check it out. And as always, you can respond. I am TV Boy at yournewsdetroit.com. We'll open up that Parker and the Man e-bag pretty soon as well, too, so we'll read some of your comments. Anyhow, enjoy it. And except for the part about Michael Jackson, very, very weird thing. And yes, I wasn't a big fan of the music. Love the Thriller video, but I understand how the world mourns today the death of Michael Jackson. I get it. You can't have it both ways. And he went through his stuff. We all know that. But what a passing yesterday by Michael Jackson. All right, there you go. Oh, I'm even losing focus. Don't want to do that. I better put the Pistons guide up again. Again, happy navigating, and check it all out. Everybody's pieces on yournews.com.